Yeah.
I'm just not gonna let them backdoor me because I know they're trying to do that.
Good defense.
I got you.
Yep.
LD, I got you.
Yep. Good defense.
Nice. Get that rebound.
Let's
Nice.
Boom. Oh, they found
That
me.
was a good foul. That was a good foul.
Got good defense on you.
Yep. Okay.
It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes of the Orlando Magic players, they know they've got a job ahead of them. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2. Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Bryant in at the 5, down low. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Craig, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Suggs passes to Barkley. Latrey. They get it again. Banchero lays it up off the glass.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game out he had 40 points. Inside. And Bryant throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
So here's Westbrook following the bucket by Orlando. He kicks to Middleton. The 10-footer. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bryant. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The pass to Wagner. Here's Mr. Clutch. Bangs home the trifecta. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points in the game.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Bucks trail by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. For 3, Middleton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Jackson scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was...
Orlando with the ball. 3-point lead. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Suggs out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Black in at the small forward position. From the wing, Orlando grabs the miss. To the inside. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Middleton up top. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Here's Schroeder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
So a moment now to see the story for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, teams in front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Banchero passes to Suggs. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Passes it to Barker. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero, that's good.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jackson down low. He's covered by Suggs. It's tipped. Here's Barker. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 7-point Orlando lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He scored 31 points and a couple of boards as well. And so it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately. I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Defensively, you got to try and build the wall against Giannis and cover the paint. There's too much to handle inside.
Here's Barker. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt there. I mean, the numbers he puts up.
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front, up by 3. And join us right back here after the first for the start of the second half.
Your Bucks, 31. The Magic, 34. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments
were discussed during the half. You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Russell Westbrook out there with Jackson. And it's Bryant in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And so he hits both. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Parker, the pass to Suggs. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. Took him no time at all on that one. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Westbrook. No good, unable to end this run.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. No good on that one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. Here's Banchero, and he uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 7 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
The Magic shoot their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw off from Barker. Bucks trail by 16. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Magic.
Black kicks to Wagner. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Schroeder, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see. 4th
quarter on the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bucks trail by 21. Antetokounmpo with the ball. To the paint. Here's Jackson. The layup off target.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Stolen by Westbrook. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Second shot opportunity. The putback. Tries to save it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And the Bucks making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
Thomas Bryant.
Magic leading by 21. Wagner outside. Here's Parker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Another miss by Orlando. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 4 this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside Jackson. Down low. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Another shot. Banchero. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Knocks down the 3-ball.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Bitadze. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Bryant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Bryant doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet in.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Parker, the pass to Wagner. Here's Bitadze. Magic moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Here's Parker. Here's Banchero. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mr. Clutch.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
No good on the shot. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-6 run. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. That's 36 points for Mr. Clutch.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Westbrook
can't get it to go. Here's Mr. Clutch. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Drive home safely. And we hope to see you again at home.
I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with them.
Coming up next, the Magic taking on the Wizards. For the Magic, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Wizards, Magic, the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Sarr out there with John Collins. Then there's Davis. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's Goga Bitadze. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. These teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore. But it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
Now here's Davis. Great D that time from Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. To the inside. On easy two on the layup.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
And here's Poole. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Collins. Hits a three-pointer.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Magic head coach and I were able to chat. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Sarr. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
He's a good passer. I think that gets lost in Collins' ability to score the ball.
Inside, here's Mr. Clutch. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Davis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. With the teardrop. Up again. It's rebounded by Bitadze. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. Bancaro, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Poole against Suggs. Poole, the pass to Sarr. And that one is hammered home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so here is Orlando following the score by Washington. Here's Poole. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Bay. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And there's the call on Bancaro. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carrington for 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, can't get it. This is his first attempt. Here's Mr. Clutch. Collins defending. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Wizards trail by 7. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. And that one drops for him. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points for the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Carrington. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 14, and there it is for him.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Bay. Here's Carrington. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Bancaro. Here's Mr. Clutch. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bay. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game out, 36 points for him.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Carter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Sarr. Davis out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the point. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He had 36 points and his range was on full display. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Mataze's checked in for Carter. Orlando leading by 13. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Kuzma for three. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 18. Releases from 15. Count it. Good. Mr. Clutch has got 20.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 22 points for him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And they call it a legal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge. But
so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then it's Suggs. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Yep, that one's good.
Great work. Poole allowing the play to develop and capitalizing in style.
Wagner on the wing. Suggs, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Five on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. The three from Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good on the shot. Mr. Clutch has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Outside Davis with the drive. Got a hand on it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Suggs against Poole. Pass to Sarr. To end the run. Poole shot is off. The Magic have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Here's Davis. The Magic making their last shot. Pass to Poole. Kicks it out to Collins. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Banchero. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe. especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Well, what I like about Collins is that he doesn't play outside of himself, and that's why he shoots high percentages.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
John Collins.
First free throw is good. So Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mr. Clutch. On the court right now for the Wizards. We've got Davis, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. Mr. Clutch can't hit. And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Hansen. It's rebounded by Bataze. Orlando leading by 23. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points now in the second half.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Wizards on offense. Now here's Davis. Pass to Hansen. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
I love how Davis sees the floor, especially when he gets it to the open teammates.
Mr. Clutch passes to Suggs. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 33.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Washington provided some info for us. And this one, not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny bone. Right in the middle of the schedule, some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Coulibaly. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Orlando?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From downtown. No good. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Butler covering. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Remaining in the game.
Out to the wing. Second chance effort. Connects. The jumper drops. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Butler. Here's George. The rebound by Murray. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 is up. Kept alive.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for Mr. Clutch.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Washington making some changes. John Collins checked in for Champagny. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Focus! Focus! Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Watch out!
One more. Just like that. Let's go.
Hey, he can ball.
Keep it going.
Woo! I run this.
it, baby.
Come on, man.
Let's do this.
Pick. And one. Hey, good rebound. Shot!
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah. We're here.
Pick.
And one.
Tight. Get there.
Yo, set it up. Get him out. Go. Get him.
Fuck you.
We can call it if you want. Y'all ready to lose?
Step out.
I'll let you do your thing, dog.
That's mine. And the foul.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Big coming. Don't let him shoot that. Hey, turn around.
What's the roll?
Shot. Screen.
I got it. Watch the pick.
I got the help side.
Switch. I got your help.
Getting started, man. Let's get started.
Let's get this started already.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Watch the pick.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here, though.
Hey, what's up? Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
I love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh. I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you.
That's all right.
Oh.
That's all right.
Nah, it's all
They're
good.
just blitzing us, like, honestly.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Shot.
Let's go.
Good shot.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the opening lineup for the Heat. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Carter out there with Brogdon. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Mr. Clutch out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And some top-tier basketball here tonight, Clark. Both of these teams riding a hot streak.
Yeah, I think this might be a bit of a litmus test game, Kevin, in some ways. Put that confidence of a winning streak from both of these teams to the test a little bit here.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Miami. It's tipped. Here's Parker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, be ready. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Mr. Clutch has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Butler, no good. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Banchero grabs the board. Here's Parker. Drills it from outside. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points so far.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Jovic. He's covered by Banchero. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here is Butler. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Adebayo. Nice defense from Wagner. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
2 minutes.
Suggs against Brogdon. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Magic leading by 6. Here's Mr. Clutch against Washington. He was really on his game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Dwayne Wade is the first player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus,
again.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Milwaukee. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Brogdon out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward. Banchero passes to Barker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. Mr. Clutch has gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. Brogdon finds Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Over Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Magic. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Nikola Jovic.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Suggs in for Black. He'd also with the sub. Butler's checked in. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 40 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Brogdon scanning the floor. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Get that out of here. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Magic, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Orlando leading by 12. Here's Parker. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Orlando, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Puts it up from 15. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mr. Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the game with a certain kind of swagger.
It's Orlando taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Heat, 28.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Mr. Clutch out there with subs. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Parker. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Carter, he's checked in for the Heat.
Javon Carter.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Carter, the pass to Jaquez. The dish to Butler. It's Carter, high post. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Carter with it. Picked up by Suggs. From deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Timeout called the Heat. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes it's a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable for the love of the game.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Murray comes in for Banchero. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for the Heat. Adebayo passes to Jovic. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Carter to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Christopher. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Carter outside. Carter pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Parker. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Kicks it to Carter.
Magic foul. Wendell
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him.
Substitution on the court.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Tries again, and it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's rim and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
And Miami making a change here. Magic shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Stevens in at the one. Here's Parker. And he banks in the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 26.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Christopher. Clock at 6. Here's Stevens. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, Parker. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's 28 points for Mr. Clutch.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Adebayo against Carter. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Mam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. To the left wing, the pass to Parker. Unloads. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Jovic. He'd have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Jaquez. Now Adebayo. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Adebayo. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Parker. Plays it up and banks it in. 32 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jaquez the pass to Stevens. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Parker going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 34.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Stevens, the pass to Christopher. This one for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Magic.
getting as one-sided as it gets today. You know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Clutch.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Parker, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jaquez the pass to Christopher. Shot clocking, game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stephens, good.
3.
On offense, here are the Magic. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with 2K Sports So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. We've got R.J. Barrett. Scotty Barnes is out there with Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Abaji in at the four-man spot. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then there's Wagner. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard. You take a look at the Magic. They've got a lot going for them in the NBA Cup. A 2-0 record plus home court advantage tonight.
A win tonight gets them to 3-0. It puts them in the driver's seat to advance out of their group. Normally, 3 wins is the magic number to get to the quarters.
And when you talk about the Raptors, they are 0-2 in the NBA Cup. It does not look good for them to advance.
I agree, B.A. However, they can't think about that. It's still a regular season game, and that should be their focus, not their standing in the cup.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And that's good for 2. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Wagner. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Picked his pocket, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And Carroll passes to Mr. Clutch. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mr. Clutch has got 5.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he knocks down the 10-footer. He's got 7. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Barnes in the post. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Mr. Clutch. 3-pointer off the mark.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's Barnes. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Abaji. Fires the 3. The rebound by Carter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1, and this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
And Toronto calls time here.
For a free t-shirt.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Batase's checked in for Carter. Murray comes in for Banchero. Black's checked in for Wagner. And Howard has subbed in for Suggs. Here's Walter. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in the game.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Step back and fire. And the shot goes. He's got 7. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And think about this. That game really a coin toss. They were...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Walter. No points yet. And again, Toronto, no good. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. So for the Raptors right now, we've got Naz Reid. Dick is out there with Walter. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Abaji in at the power forward position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He picked up 38 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. And he had an overall impressive game, chipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. B.A.?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Ooh, poked away. And here's the fast break. Fires from deep. Walter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 10. 4-3. That shot missing. The Magic have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's tipped. And they recover it. Paolo strong. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Walter. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Walter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Barrett. The shot comes out. Oh, nice D from Carter. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
And the Magic making a change here. Mataze's checked in.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's more. Shots blocked.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
Black passes to Mr. Clutch. Basket's good. Mr. Clutch has got 24 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Into the lane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Suggs. From deep. And another 3 for Orlando.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Here's Battle. Outside Barnes. Shot is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Ben Carroll's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And they pick up 2. He has 29 now.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Counted from distance. And And the Magic lead by 21.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's the Magic delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Wendell Carter, then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the two-guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he banks in the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 34.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw no good.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's Dick. The putback. The shot won't fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 34. Gets the three ball to go. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Abaji. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Mr. Clutch. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Abaji with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take. Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Barnes against Suggs. Outside Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal.
All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Good. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Got it. Barrett's got E.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Barrett can't hit. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Raptors making a switch here. Second free throw, no good. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter here. Deflected.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. So for the Raptors right now, the big men for them, Olynyk and Pirtle. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then there's Barnes. And it's Moore in at point guard. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Barnes with it. Pass to Olynyk. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mr. Clutch.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force. And I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Here's Moore. Just 3 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Yes, it's good. Mr. Clutch has got 47 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.